Hi, welcome back to my learning video session. Today I'll be teaching you 5 skills. First one, you learn about how to state the place value and digit value of any number. Second, write any numbers in extend notation based on place value and digit value. Third, compare the value of two numbers. After that, you arrange numbers in ascending and descending order. And last one, split any number sequence in ascending and descending. State place value and digit value of any number. Right, place value and digit value. Do you always confuse between these two? Place value is something like place words represent for the digit, such as ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000, and million. As you can see, all of these is actually place value, a name for it, name. Whereby digit value is something like numerals, like 2, 30, 400, 6,000, 80,000, 100,000, 5 million. All of this is so-called digit value, represent for certain digit. And all of these one actually combine, it will becomes a number. 5,186,432, right? Next, I'm going to show you an example of a number, 56,293. And I want to arrange this number according to its digit, right? This is the table. So 56293 separate accordingly. Okay, this is a place value and this is the digit value. And now we start from the right hand side. 3 in its place value is actually ones and digit value 3. Now this is how we write. So for the 9, its place value is actually tens and digit value 90. Next one, 2, its place value is hundreds and digit value 200. And for 6 is thousands, and we write 6,000 for its digit value. And last one, 5 represent 10,000s and 50,000s. We write it. So as you can see, place value is actually the name for it, the name for it. And all of the place value has S. Yeah. So next one. How many zeros in tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s? Now, if you look at tens, here is only represent 1 0, whereby hundreds, 2 zeros, thousands, 3 zeros, 10,000, 4 zeros. Now, the basic one is tens, 100,000. You remember 10 represent 1, hundreds represent 2, and 1,000 represent 3. Is enough. So 10,000 is 10 and 1,000, 1 and 3. So all 4 0. Right? This is another number again, 4,238,167. Same, I will make a table to separate its digit like this. 4, 2, 3, 8, 1, 6, 7. Right? So I need to identify the place value and the digit value. So the 7 here is ones, and we write sevens for the digit value. So the place value for 6 is tens, 60, and hundreds and 100. For 8, thousands, 8,000. For 3, 10,000s and 30,000s. 2 is 100,000s, 200,000s. And the last one for 4 is millions, and we write 4 million. Now, how many zeros in 100,000s and millions? 100,000 is hundred and thousands, meaning to say that hundreds 2 zeros and thousand 3 zeros. So altogether 5 zeros, whereby millions 6 zeros. Now, if you're able to master these zeros, you won't be having any difficulty in the next skills, which you write any number in extension notation based on place value and digit value. Now, what do you mean by extension notation? Okay, I will give you a number such as 604,137. Now, by this number, you extend it, you break it into parts, meaning to say that you break into it according to its digits, right? In this number, the 6 will represent 100,000s, and this is 10,000s, and this is thousands, this is hundreds, this is tens, and this is ones. Now, you already know that place value, you are going to extend it. So the extension for the place value, you write like this: 600,000s plus 0, 10,000s plus 4,000s plus 100s plus 3 tens plus 7 ones. This is so-called extension notation according on place value. The extension notation based on the digit value will be like this, right? 600,000, if you remember the zeros, 100 means 2 zeros, thousands means 3, so must be 5 zeros. Okay, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 zeros, and plus 0 because don't have value, plus 4,000, thousands 3 zeros. Okay, plus 100, 1, 2 zeros, 30 and 7. So this one is actually digit value. Now check carefully between these two, place value and digit value. One is by the name, the other is in numeral. Okay. Next one, you learn about how to compare the value of the two numbers. Now I will be giving you these two numbers. Let us compare it. Which number is larger? Yeah, it's on the right hand side, right? Because when you read the number, this is 248,000 something. This one is 984,000. Of course, it's right hand side larger. Right? But how about these two? 317,724 as compared to 317,274. Which number is smaller? Do you find out? It's actually the right hand side. 317,274. How do you want to compare? Well, there is actually a skill to compare it. Okay? By taking the two numbers, I arrange them into tables, right? So this is place value up to 100,000, and this one is number 1, and this is number 2. So 317724, 317274, right? To compare these two numbers, we start from the left hand most, right? So starting from 100,000, both number is 3. We cannot identify which one is larger, which one is smaller. So the next one we're going to see is 10,000s, both also same. Next, thousands, both also same. But when we go to hundreds, and I found out that 2 is less than 7. 2 is less than 7. And of course, number 2 will be smaller. Right? Number 2 will be small. Okay. After you learn how to compare, next one, we need to arrange the number in ascending order and descending order. Do you still remember the meaning of ascending order and descending order? Actually, ascending order is you arrange the number from the smallest to largest, whereby descending order is actually arrange the number from the largest to smallest. If you really forget how to differentiate between these two orders, you can look at the name. One is starting from A, the other starting from D. If you remember A, B, C, D, you are starting from the beginning, right? So actually ascending order, you start from the lowest to the largest. If you remember ascending, definitely the other way is actually going down. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm giving you a series of number 62,154, 61,254, 62,145, and 6,125. Now you need to arrange numbers in ascending order and descending order. You had learned about comparing skill, right? Put in the number into the tables and I start to compare it. We start from the left-handmost digit. As you can see, there is no digit here. Or I can say this is 0 lah, right? So definitely this one, the fourth number is actually the smallest. So I label as 1. Right? The other 3 is same. So we cannot compare. Next one, we try to compare the other 3 numbers. Oh yeah, this number I cancel. So that I already identified it. So let us compare the remaining 3 digits. So as you can see, this one is actually smaller as compared to the other 2. So definitely this number will be the second one. Okay, and I cancel it, meaning to say that I have done for this. Okay, now next one, as you compare 1 and 1, same. Next, 4 and 5. Definitely 4 is smaller. So when 4 is smaller, then I label this as the third number. And the last one should be, I label 1, 2, 3, 4 for me to identify which I need to write first, second, third, and fourth, right? From the label, I know that this is the first, or I can say the smallest, and this one is second, this one is third, and this one is fourth, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I can start to arrange them in ascending order and also descending. Next, the last skill of today's lesson is actually complete any number sequence in ascending and descending order, right? Now you look at the sequence here, 165,487, then M, then 247,654, 331,078. Now, before I start to find out what is M, let's look at this order. Is it ascending or descending order? Yeah, it's actually ascending order. You are arranging starting from smallest to largest, right? So I need to find suitable number that fits in the M. Okay, so 120,254, it should be before that, all right? So 165,325 as compared to the first one. You have to check carefully because both also 165,000. And if you check carefully, this is 4 and this is 3. Right? Okay. So this is hundreds. Definitely this one is smaller. So when smaller, it should becomes before it. So it's out. The third one, 243,100. And if you check the sequence, it should be 4 around here. It may be correct. So we have to check the last one. 350,997. Yeah, this one is larger than 331,000. So the suitable number is actually 243,100. Next, this is another given number sequence in an order, but we need to identify what is the order. All right, as you can see, this number is going down, right? It's actually from the largest to smallest, so-called descending order, yeah? So we need to find out which number that suits N here. Okay, by starting from 661,417, as you look at the number sequence, it should be falls in between here. So 506,154 also falls between here. Okay. 97,154 is actually less than this, also larger than this. So it might be correct for it between here. And last one, 61,390. Actually less than 71,000. I fall in here. So the suitable number is 97,154. So this is actually the skills of complete any number sequence in ascending and descending order by looking at the number sequence. So first, you need to identify whether it is ascending or descending order. Then you check the possible number which suits in there. Teacher summarize today's lesson. We have 5 skills to learn, right? So first one, you step place value and digit value. Place value is something like the name, such as ones, tens, and so on. So the digit value is actually represent the number. Second, you write no extension notation according to the place value and digit value. Third one, you compare the two numbers, right? We compare, we check starting from the left handmost digit to the right handmost. Fourth one, after you compare, you of course learn how to arrange them in ascending and descending order. Alright, the last one, we complete any sequence number in ascending or descending order. We identify which number that's suitable to fit in the number sequence. Right? Okay, thank you for watching the learning video session. I will see you again. Bye bye.